Hello, welcome back to our trading channel. And if you are new to our channel, you are warmly welcome. And if you are returning, you are also as well welcome to our channel. And this is our professional forex trading coach. I'm Mr. Forex, a rare currency trader and a trading coach at Forex Executions. Forex trading, and I'm here today to help the very people who have heard about forex or read about forex and want to dive into this great business so that they can help themselves and people around them. So without wasting my time, and also please don't forget to subscribe and your question through commenting and liking and sharing are all welcome. So let's get started. This module of education or this curriculum have been subdivided into lessons, and this is the lesson one of the professional forex trading course. And the lesson one is introduction to forex trading, and here we are going to learn a lot of stuff: the business of forex trading, forex basis, kind of forex traders, and some forex terminologies. So stay tuned and let's get this done. So what is forex? Forex, or simply FX market, is a global decentralized market where one nation's currency is traded for that of another nation's currency at a mutually agreed rate. So here the market, we exchange currencies, not commodities. It's currencies that we exchange here. As some of the traders or normal traders in Ghana do, some the people who go to maybe Dubai and China to go and buy stuff there and come and sell in Ghana, they can send our Ghana cedis to China or Dubai to make this transaction. They have to change or exchange Ghana cedi into that of the China's currency or that of the Dubai's currency so that they can make their transaction successfully. So all these acts is also some part or is forex exchange, and this particular one we are talking about is the one which is run electronically, and it is between networks of banks, which is run 5 days a week and is 24 hours a day. So within the week we have 5 days and we have 24 hours within these 5 days. So I don't have 24/5 to trade this financial market electronically, and it's also the largest market in the world with about $5 trillion a day, and it's bigger than the stocks market, which is about $1 trillion a day. So forex is really huge, and every day is approximated about $5 trillion being pumped into the forex business. So let's look at forex as a business, and taking forex as a business, some of the advantages, some of the things that you taking forex as a business, some of the things that is good, or some of the things that will make your choice more good or more advanced than someone who do not want to trade the financial market or who do not want to trade forex. So uh minimum investment, like if you want to open a restaurant, if you want to open a bar, if you want to open any business, the amount of initial investment you have to put in is really huge as compared to forex. With forex, you can deposit or you can invest as minimum as $1 into forex business. I'm telling that some brokers accept $1 in the forex business, so you can invest as little as $1 into this great business. And also minimal time commitment. This commitment comes in with the time rates or the time interval you need to acquire this high income skill as compared to other professions like being a teacher, being a nurse, being a doctor. You have to get out, you have to be trained for about 3 to 4 years before you'll be able to be qualified out as a professional teacher or a professional nurse. But as compared to forex trading, you have minimal time investment because it takes a lot, or it takes a limited or small time for us to acquire this high income skill, and normally it can take us around 1 to 2 years for us to acquire these skills if we are consistent and commitment, and also no employee office or inventory in this forex business. As compared to other business, you don't need to have a place, you don't need to have to go and hire a store to decorate the place, to buy in the inventories, or buy things that will help you to run your business. Like if you want to open a grocery stores, the staffs are going to say you have to go and buy them. But with forex, you don't have to do all these things. So you don't have to get your laptop or your phone and a source of a source of internet, and where electricity and the skill sets, then you are ready to go. So to succeed, you must be willing to work hard and master these professional skills, which I have 10 high income skill. And don't forget commitment. Commitment is the key. Commitment is the key. So forex basis, or as we said, it's an exchange, and we can't exchange only one currency. If you want to exchange something, there have to be two things involved, and forex exchange or forex quotes or forex is being traded in pairs, and each and every currency in forex have been denoted three letters, and some of the major currency pairs we trade, or currency we trade, are the USD, the pound, the euro, the yen, the chef, and the rest as you see on your screens. So forex is being traded in pairs, and it's also being excuse me, it's being quoted also in pairs. So we have the most seven liquid pairs. When we talk about something being liquid in the financial market, simply means you can enter and get out of it really easily. So the currency or the pairs that we can get out and in and out really quick are the seven most liquid pairs, and what they have in common is they are all paired with the US dollar. The major currency being paired with the US dollar is what we term as the major currency, and then other liquid pairs, and the major currency paired with themselves we also trade. I also trade major currency being paired with themselves, like the pound USA, like the pound euro, the pound JPY, the pound Swiss, the New Zealand card, the Aussie card, the Aussie Swiss. They are all major pairs, and we used to trade. Some other traders also go as far as trading the exotic pairs, trading currencies like the Ghanaian cedis, the Nigerian naira, and these exotic, the Cameroonian peso, and all those stuff. But I do not go to that far. I trade the most seven liquid pairs, and also the pairs of the common or of the major currencies. So currency quote and exchange rates. We've already talked, we already know that currencies are quoted in pairs, and also their currency rates are mostly in four decimal places, except only yen pairs. Only yen pairs are the ones which are quoted in two decimal places. So if you look at the example below, we have the Euro USD, and you can see Euro USD is equal to 1.2354, and you've denoted the Euro to be the base, the USD to be the quote, and the figure after the equal sign, the last four, we've denoted in pips. So we're going to get into what all these things stand for. So the base currency is the first quoted currency in the pair, and it is always have the value of 1. So when a forex pair is being quoted, the first quoted currency is what we term the base currency. And don't forget that the base currency is always valued, also always have the value of 1. So in the quoted above, it means how much is 1 euro in US dollars. How much is 1 euro in US dollars? So, or in other words, 1 euro will be how much in US dollars. So the quote there says 1 euro is equivalent to 1.2354 US dollars. So the quote currency is the first stated currency in the forex pair. Then we have the quote currency. The quote currency is the currency quoted at the last in the pair. So after the base currency, the currency that follows is what we term the quote currency, and the quote currency is always comes after the base currency. So now let's look at pips. What really are pips? And the word PIP stands for price interest point. Price interest point, and this is the meaning. It's the smallest change in value for any given forex pair or forex quote. It's the smallest change in value in any given forex pair. So let's say, example, we bought euros. We used the US dollar to buy euros at 1.2354, and we later came back and sell this euro at maybe 1.2359. You see, at first the 4, it was 4, and I have raising to 5 to 9. So we are having about 5 pips difference, and with that we can calculate our profit and all that. We'll get to that point, so don't worry, we'll get to that point. So contract loss sizes. In this forex business, we have a way of buying or selling the base or the quote currencies. So we use contract size or contract loss size to denote the amount of currency, the amount of units of the base currency that we want to buy. So in other words, this is the quantity of the base currency you want to buy with the quoted currency. So the amount of the base currency we want to buy with the quoted currency. So names of lot sizes and the unit they debate. So example, a standard lot size is, so a standard meaning one standard lot size is 100,000 units of the base currency. 100,000 units of the base currency. So when you buy one standard lot of Euro USD, you are buying one standard lot of Euro. This means we are using the US dollar to buy euros. It means we are buying 100,000 euros with the US dollars. So if you buy one standard lot of Euro USD, it means you are buying 100,000 units or 100,000 euros with US dollars. Understood? I think it's very clear. So with this, we have a number of, we all don't have 100,000 to buy, or 100,000 to, we don't have money to buy 100,000 euros, right? So there are ways to key in with our little or the little amount of money that we have. So we have different lot sizes. So when we say one standard lot, it means we are buying 100,000 of the base currency, and maybe we don't have 100,000 euros, so maybe we have 50,000 euros, which we are going to key in at 0.5. You understand that? So the mini standard lot is also 10,000 of the base currency being bought with the quoted currency, and it is being key in into the MT4 MT5 platform at 0.1. The micro lot is also 1,000 and it's being keyed into the MT4 MT5 as 0.01. Then the nano lot, which a lot of brokers have or do not give access to, is the 100 or buying 100 units of the base currency, which is very minimal, very minimal. So this is how we key in with the contract size we want to buy with forex pairs. So now let's look at the kind of forex traders we have, and this comes out based on our schedule sets or schedule platform, how our other business affect our daily life. So some traders have, or some traders are scalpers, meaning they come to the market a very short distance time duration, and they usually catch about 10 to 15 pips per trade, and normally their trade lasts between seconds to minutes, and these people are mainly those who trade the news, what we call the scalpers. They scalp the news, and the time frame they normally use to trade or were used for market analysis, technical market analysis, at the 1 minute and the 5 minutes. Then we move on to the day traders. These people also target 20 to 50 pips per day, per trade, not day, per trade, and trade duration is within the day. They don't normally go beneath or goes beyond 24 hours, and the time frame they usually use to trade or usually use to make their technical analysis the 15 minutes time frame, the H1 is the 1 hour, and the H4 is the 4 hours time frame. Then we move on to the swing trader, which I'm a proud member. We target 50 to 200 pips, and our trade normally do not, or our trade normally last less than a week, like within days, and sometimes we go beyond 1 week to 2 weeks, and we normally look at the H1, the H4, and the 1 day time frame for this market analysis. That's technical market analysis. Then we go on to the position traders. We target 200, or they target 200 to 1,000 pips, and trade duration lasts, or their trade duration is weeks to months, and their time frame is 1 day, the weekly. So these are the type of forex traders or kind of forex traders that we have in the system, and based on your understanding and what suits you, you can pick the one that you think is the best type of trading for yourself. And let me tell you one thing, trading is like any other business, and if someone asks you if trading is easy, relationships are not easy, keeping good health is not easy, nothing is easy, and no one gives you a free lunch. If no one is going to give you a free, and there's nothing like free in this world. So forex business is like any other business, which needs commitment and devotion for you to exploit the high standards that you are dreaming of. So it's a skill which needs to be understood and acquired and utilized perfectly for you to be where, or for you to gain the free offering, or the free money the market is offering those who are disciplined, emotional, and have acquired the various skills in trading forex. So we at Forex Executions, we deal with helping people to understand the concepts of forex, applying fundamentals and technical analysis, and also managing their emotion for a better outcome, or a better way of improving their life. So to some, these are few to some first terminologies. We have ask and bid price, which we'll dive in the next video. And so these are the general overview of it. We'll come in with illustrations and diagrams for you to understand it well, or if you have to open a chart for you to see where all these things are being applied. So the ask is a price, is the minimum price that a market is willing to accept for the currency, the minimum price which the market is willing to accept for the currency, and the bid is also the maximum price which a market is prepared to accept for a specific currency. So forex broker, let me tell you one thing. As we said, or as we've already said, forex is being traded, is traded between, it's a network between banks, hedge funds, and corporations, and their money there are huge. Myself and other retail traders, we don't have the amount of that money to be on the same table with these huge banks and corporations. So We have to get a middleman who gather our sum of money and go to the table with these big men and trade for it. These are the forex traders or forex brokers. Sorry for my language. Forex brokers that we are talking about, and these firms are being lances that provide with access to traders to trading platform to buy and sell currency. So it's a license firm that provide traders with access to trading platform to buy and sell, like the SNES, like the IC markets, blah blah blah. They are there. Then demo trading. Demo trading simply means it's a free way of you trying your hands or trying your strategies on a forex trading market or any other financial market. Indeed, here you don't need to apply, you don't need to invest in any rare currency. All the currencies here, all the money here in the demo trading are virtual, and you can it's like a preparation grounds, and there's nothing different from the rare grounds, except that here the money is not rare. And in the forex market, we usually do two things: either we are buying or selling. And another way of buying is long, going long. Another way of selling is shorting. So shorting and selling are the same. How long and buy are also the same. So to go short is the equivalent to selling a currency pair where you simultaneously sell the base currency and buy the quotes currency. And to go long is equivalent to buy a currency which you simultaneously buy the base currency and sell the quote currency. So sell the quote currency, excuse me. So these are some of the terminologies about forex, and our next video will be on we our next video will be how we make money selling or shorting, how we make money from the financial markets, and also we go on the chart to indicate all what we've talked about if they are applicable on the chart. So stay tuned and see you in my next video. Thank you.